Hey guys, I'm Kate Simsley. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we are in Oasis Springs and we are going to build a cute, modern little one-bedroom house. It has 3 patios, it has a pool, it has literally everything your Sims are possibly going to need to live a happy and active and, I don't know, great life. So you're going to watch it come together. I did cut out a fair amount of outside footage, just placing plants, and I had to use Tool a little bit, and so I cut most of that out. I did raise up the terrain under the house, and so yeah, I used Tool a lot, which I don't normally show how much I use it because listen, I'm not very good at using Tool, and so I tend to fiddle a lot and redo things a lot, and it's not so fun to watch. And so I did cut that out. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. It comes together. It's not horribly long or anything, but we'll sit and chat. And yeah, hopefully you'll like it. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. Give it a like. And yeah, make me happy. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, as there are more builds to come, more videos of builds to come. Anyway, I'm really tired. It's super early in the morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. And I woke up early to do this voiceover today, and I'm going to chat with you. I don't have too much to say. There is one bedroom in this house, which you're going to see. It's upstairs. There's also like a side patio on the second floor. There's a patio in the back here, and there is also a rooftop patio up on the third floor. So there is lots of outdoor space. I figure it's Oasis Springs. It's nice weather. It never snows. You would want to be outside all the time. Something that I know nothing about living in Canada. You want to be outside here from about June until October, and then you go and hibernate until next June because it gets cold. It's actually pretty cold today. I went out this morning. I had to do the garbage. It's garbage day. And it's 3 degrees. It's 3 degrees Celsius out here. It's freezing. And so I bundled up. I put on a winter coat, but I was wearing sandals, which is really odd. We don't have snow or nothing, so that's okay. But it's pretty darn cold, and I did not enjoy it. And it made me realize that winter's coming, and I'm not ready. I shouldn't say that. I actually went out the other day and bought winter boots because I know that winter's going to come quick. It's not going to come right now, but when it does come, it comes very quickly. You wake up and there's snow everywhere, and I'm not ready for that. I didn't even have any boots, so I figured a way to get some because I have to shovel my driveway when the snow comes. And yeah, real fun. It's really great. I absolutely love it. Listen, I love living in Canada. It's a great country. I do love it here, but the weather in the winter kind of makes you want to die. It's all right. We make do. We survive, but it's just not a pleasant experience for me. I'm not going to bore you with my talk of the weather, but I thought I'd share with you that it is getting kind of cold, and I did not like that. Aside from that, I don't really have too much to say. It's been uneventful. As usual, my life is very boring. I did manage to move my office around, and I hate it. I really don't like how I put it. My desk is turned away from the wall, so there's nothing behind my desk, and it makes me feel weird. So I'm gonna have to redo it, but I did manage to get it all tidied up and organized a little, and I did move it around, which I said I was gonna do. I still have not moved the dresser out of my garage, which is my task for today before I leave. I'm going to my parents' house for Thanksgiving dinner, but before I do that, I have to move this dresser out of the garage so I can put my car in there soon. Not yet, but soon. I need to put my car in there because, like I said, winter's coming. And other than that, yeah, I've got nothing. I literally have nothing. My daughter, oh God, my daughter started her first day of work. She's never had a job before. She's 14. She got her first job, and it's at a local flea market. And she started her first day of work. And 4 hours later, she called me to come and get her. She absolutely hated the job. She was also not good at it. The man that hired her called me to come and get her because she was not very good at it. My daughter's very, very shy. I'm talking, when I say shy, I'm not even talking you're thinking shy. She literally will not talk to people she does not know, like at all. She explained it that day. She said, I tried to talk and words don't come out. So she's like got major anxiety about like social anxiety about talking to other people that she doesn't know. And so, yeah, the job did not work out. I went and picked her up. And I think she thought I was going to be mad, but I was not mad at all. Like, whatever, now you know that sales is not for you. And we move on and we try something else. But she was a little upset, you could tell, but I was proud that she tried, and she's pretty young, so like it's gonna happen. I remember having some jobs where I literally walked out of the job without saying anything. She at least had the I guess respect for the man to tell him like this isn't gonna work, and at least she knew right away. Better to tell him right away than drag it out and out and out and have him waste his time training you and then you just leave. So good on her. But I did go get her and she came home. She didn't get paid for half the day, so that made her happy. And it was like she got paid in cash, so that's always a bonus. Um, yeah, that she did not enjoy it. And so we're gonna move forward and try and find something else eventually. I told her she'd be best suited for something like McDonald's or like something like that because they're used to people who have never had jobs, right? Like especially McDonald's. They're a company that like prides themselves on training its employees, and it's true. I know here in Canada anyway, if a company sees that you worked at McDonald's, are more likely to hire you because McDonald's does a very good job training their employees. And I think a lot of it is because, like at McDonald's, you have one job. Your job is putting the patties on the burger. You know what I mean? Or your job is to put the sauce and or whatever. Anyway, so they train you really, really well. They actually train on all things, I think, but like they put you on the one that you're best at, and they're very good at training. And there's a lot of programs there to improve. Like they don't just fire people for being not great at their job, right? They'll help you improve. And so here, when people see that you worked at McDonald's, they are quite content to hire you. And so I told her that might be her best bet, and we'll give that a try. But she did try. She lasted 4 hours. In her defense, she was working outside and it was kind of chilly, and it's a lot of standing on your feet, and it's not the most pleasant work environment. And I knew it wasn't going to work out. Like, I knew for sure that she was not going to last. But yeah, she definitely didn't. And that's okay. It's okay. It's a learning experience. But it was rather humorous when she messaged me to come and get her. She is not a salesperson. It's really weird to me how shy she is because I don't have a shy bone. Well, I do now. Now that I'm older, I'm shy. I'm definitely shy now. But that's probably in the last 5 or 7 years. I had no shyness in me at her age at all. Like, I probably should have had some because I should have been dead. Like, I talked to literally everyone. You know, that, like, don't answer the door to stranger, don't talk to strangers. All I talked to was strangers. Like if there was a person there, I talked to them. In fact, my nickname when I was younger was Gabby because I never shut up. And so I don't fully understand her shyness. And I am realizing now it's not so much shyness as anxiety. So it's been a little difficult because I don't know how to deal with that. I've never dealt with that ever. Like I have some anxiety now and I'm very shy now, but it's for different reasons, right? Like I'm shy and anxious now because I have like medical conditions or like listen to me, my voice sounds funny, right? And I know that. And I've created this big ball in my head of doubt. And so it's caused shyness. Do I avoid doing it? No. In fact, I love small talk. Okay, it's crazy. But my favorite thing to do is small talk, like chit chat with your cashier or the mailman or whatever, whoever, a random stranger, chit chat. Like you talk about the weather, like joke about something that you saw, like no big deal. I love small talk. That is my thing. I live for it. I don't love entertaining people for more than a few minutes. I feel like I can't, and I doubt myself. And so, yeah, that's the part that I struggle with. In fact, that's the reason I started this channel, is because I do struggle with talking for more than a few minutes, right? Like now that I'm, like I said, now that I'm older, I have some health conditions that affect my voice and make me feel insecure and uncomfortable. I do struggle a lot with speaking, especially. And so I figured this was the best way to practice and improve. And yeah, it's a struggle, but I love doing this. Like, I love sitting here and talking to you guys. I don't even know if anyone's out there listening, but I don't care. I really like it. And it's combined with something else I love doing, which is just creating and decorating pretty little houses. And I have fun with it. Like, I'm not a good builder by any means. I know that. Don't get me wrong, but I love doing it. So I don't really care. I'm pretty happy with the way this house came out. I'm not going to lie. I think that it's cute and kind of cozy considering it's modern. I think it came out really cute. The one thing I don't like, and you're going to see in the screenshots, I put curtains up in this living room and they're blue. I did it to match like the carpet, and there's like some little flowers on the pillows there that I thought would work. But in the screenshots, they look horrendously blue. In the game, they're not that blue. I don't know why they went so blue in the screenshots, but yeah, they did, and it's quite atrocious. Like, I don't like how blue they are, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. But they're not that blue if you jump in a game. They're honest to God not that blue. They just look that way in the screenshots, and I'm not sure why. The lighting was weird and stuff, so maybe that was why. So the living room, as you saw, came together really quick. And we have now moved on. We put the dining room together, and there's like nothing in here. There's some pictures on the walls. There's a big, huge table, a carpet, and I'm going to add a little like side table in here, which like I assume you'd put like a tray or food or candles, or I put a plant on them. I put a plant on the table, I mean, on them. It's only one. I put a plant on it. I don't know. I didn't know what to do with it. I was going to put the tray, but I always use the tray in dining rooms. And so instead, I did opt for the plant, and I don't remember why. You can change it if you do download this. This is up on the gallery. It's already up there. I think it's up there as Small Modern Oasis. But the best way to find this and any of my builds and me everywhere on the internet is by searching the hashtag K8Simsley. I jumped back. I think I put some decorations on the bookcases that I put under the window just by the living room. And now we're going to jump into the kitchen. So the kitchen is rather large, like it's pretty big. It wraps all the way around the room, sort of. Well, three of the walls, I think. I do end up tucking the fridge in. So I pull in the wall by the stairs and I tuck the fridge into it, and it looks really cute. You don't really see, like, you do see it, but on top of it, I hung a light on the wall, and then I put like cookbooks up there. You don't see that so much in the screenshots, but it looked cute to me. And I honestly, I use those little, it's like a pile of cookbooks. I know, like, with Better Build By, it's called Nicer Homes and Lots or something. It's like a pile of, they look like 1950s or 60s cookbooks, and they're so cute. And so I do end up putting them on top of the fridge, and I hang a light over it just to add some more light. This room was a little dark, and I thought that it needed some light. I'm happy with the way it came out. I actually end up, okay, the floor, as you can see, it's kind of like yellow-ish, orangish, like 50s looking floor. I do end up changing it to a different color. It's like a purpley blue swatch of this same tile. And I do end up changing it. However, I'm not sure. Under the fridge might still be this color. I think I totally forgot to change inside where the fridge is in the nook. I think I left it this color and did the rest of the floor. But that's okay. You won't see it unless you move the fridge. But yeah, oops. Sorry about that. I'm not 100% sure. I might have changed it, but I don't think I did. And you can't really see in the screenshot, so I couldn't tell. But no one will see it unless they move the fridge, and if you do, my bad. Anyway, the kitchen comes together. I do add a fair amount of clutter on the counters. I don't think I show it all to you. I put like the lights under the cabinets. I add like a bread box. I think over here we add like a little casserole dish and some utensils. We also do put a microwave in this kitchen, and I love it. I love kitchens. They're honestly, usually I start with the kitchen because it's my favorite room in the house to decorate. Like, I love kitchens and bathrooms. I like creating them. Bathrooms, not so much, but like when I have the energy to create a like interesting bathroom, I absolutely love it. Kitchens, though, by far are my favorite. They are the best rooms to decorate, and in real life, they're the heart of your home. So they should be pretty cool, right? Like my kitchen in real life is not at all cool. It is really not cool. It's not horrid, but it's just not what I like. Like if I lived the perfect life in a fantasy world, I would design my own kitchen and have everything I ever wanted. It would be big and spacious and bright and open. And yeah, I would be happy. I don't cook, so it doesn't matter. Like I can cook, I just hate cooking, so I don't really care about my kitchen. But yeah, I don't like the layout of my kitchen is weird. Like it's okay. You're supposed to have like a working triangle in your kitchen. This one doesn't have it either. But yeah, mine definitely. Mine is more laid out like this. Like the stove is off to one side. Actually, mine is laid out almost exactly like this, except where the stove is would be my fridge, and the end of the cabinets where the doorway is would be my stove, and then in the middle is my sink. So it's literally the same thing. And where the windows here are would be open to the front entry, and the other side would be open to the dining area. But yeah, I'm not a fan. It's just not, my kitchen is not the greatest thing in the world. But it works, and we're humans, we have to eat. And so obviously we need a place to cook. So I am thankful I have it, but I don't love it. Aside from that, we are going to be up here in the master bedroom. It's really simple. There is a double bed, a wardrobe. I put a mirror on the wall, I think, and we put a chair in the corner. I start out with this little white chair. I don't know what it's from. I think it might be like, I don't know. I have no idea what it's from, but I end up changing it anyway. It doesn't stay, so ignore it. The double bed we put in, I actually put in like a green color for the comforter swatch. I don't know why. It was in my head. I thought it was the only one I liked. And so I put that in. We're going to add pictures on the wall. We're going to paint. I did this room again. It's beige. Everything in this house is kind of like toned down neutrals, kind of. I don't know if I'd call them new. I say neutral because beige is usually considered neutral, but it's not to me. When it's like a deeper or more yellow or orangey beige color, I don't see that as neutral. Like this carpet I put down in the room, it's pretty neutral. But yeah, I don't know if I'd call the wall color that I choose neutral. Like that chair would be neutral. The walls I do like a deeper almost. Like it's still more neutral. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, which is just not a word. Anyway, it does not matter. Moving on here. Okay, so I put picture frames on the wall by the chair. I didn't put pictures in them. If you want, obviously, you want pictures in them. I figured leave them empty and you guys can fill them with pictures of your Sims if you do download this. But I did leave them out empty. I didn't want to waste time and put things in there you're going to hate. And I didn't want to put pictures of my test Sim in there because I thought that'd be weird. And like, I don't know. I just left them empty. But from here, we're going to move on to the patio outside. We're going to put curtains up and paint the walls. And then we're going to move outside and do our first patio upstairs. So you saw I hung curtains along the patio, and you can like kind of see them on the screen in these shots. But we're gonna add a sitting area as well as a chess table up here, and we add some stuff on the walls as well as like a little plant. I don't know, cart. It's like a little cart with plants on it. I'm sure you've seen it. We originally only had a debug one that didn't have plants on it, but then they gave us the same version just with plants on it. I think it was with cottage living, maybe, or something like that. Very cute. Love it a lot. But I did end up adding it out here, which you will see in a little bit. I do it toward the end of up here. But I added these two little chairs from Snowy Escape. And I thought they were cute. I used one of the ones with the throw on it and one without. And I don't know, dream home decorator table and just a little outdoor couch. Thought it was really cute. I was trying to figure out what to do with the wall up here, and I put up those wood things that I used throughout the house. And I thought I'm going to stick plants in them, which I do sometimes, but I didn't. This time it looked super cute. I'm happy with it. I added a light and some flowers on the wall, and that's about it. Up here, there is not a lot. You do have, okay, the one thing I did notice when I was playtesting, so I put the ladder straight up to the patio from the front door there. And when I had my sim come in, she tested everything out, sat on the bed, relaxed on the bed. And when she went to leave the patio, she took the ladder downstairs instead of going back in and taking the stairs, which was kind of annoying, I guess, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, it is something I noticed. I do start with this large bar. We're up on the top patio now. I started out with this large bar. I do end up changing it to a smaller one. And at some point, I put the same smaller one downstairs on the pool patio, but then I got rid of it and put a picnic table. I was all over the place by this point. I was exhausted when I was building this, and I gave up. But this up here, we have a telescope. There's going to be an easel. You have the bar. I add these cute little hanging lights on the railings and the little table and chairs. And that is about it up here. I think the guitar goes away. I don't think I keep it up here. Instead, I put the easel. I do add a garbage can. Yeah, see, so I change out the bar and I put a smaller one. And then we're going to throw an easel in the corner. From here, we're going to move downstairs and work on the patio around the pool. And I ended up putting like these little, I think they say like coconut place or something. That's what they say in my mind. They're like little wall lights. I sized them down and added them to the side of the pool to kind of make it look like it is a real pool. You know what I mean? You know how pools have like the logos on the side of them? I added that. And in the pool, I chose like a murky water and I put some lily pads. Maybe the people just moved in and the pool really has not been taken care of, or maybe it's a really warm pool and it's growing lily pads. I don't know why you'd have lily pads in your pool, but this one does. I also add more of these little wood slats that I'm using as the walls. I add them and I put a barbecue and some patio chairs. And there's not a lot out here, but it's super cozy. And I thought it looked so cute. Now, I took a really good screenshot. You're not going to see it because when I went back to look at it, the window was blanked out. Like, you know how sometimes the windows glitch and it turns into the wall? That's what it was in the screenshot. It made me so sad. I was going to post it anyway, but I didn't. I do have one okay picture, but this other one was so much better. And I wish that I could have went back in and took it, but I was honestly so tired last night. By the time I took these, I did not want to do it. And so there is one good picture. But we just add a few more plants around the house, and then that's it. From there, we just jump into screenshots. That is all of it. I think there's there's not even a minute before we jump into screenshots. So like I said, give this video a like, a thumbs up, helps me out, makes me happy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, you can get this on the gallery by searching the hashtag K8Simply or find me anywhere on the internet, same way. I'm gonna go listen to some music, watch the screenshots, have a simtacular day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright, gonna let myself let go.